Hello, Living Dead Dolls fans. This is Josh, aka Doggiepants, and I'm coming at you in partnership with Mezco Toys for another Living Dead Dolls review. So, sorry it's been a while. I've been waiting for the dolls to show up, but I got one in, which is super awesome, and I am so excited to show you guys about her. She is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Resurrection Reign. And when this was first announced, this doll broke the internet a little bit. It was incredible. She's gorgeous. So I'm very excited to show her to you. I also wanted to say one cool thing that Mezco does is whenever they have these con exclusives, they usually have them for sale, small number for sale, on their website as well. And if you've never been to their website, it's Mezco Toys, toys with a Z.com. You can go there, you can get any of their con exclusives. They usually sell out fast, so keep an eye, sign up for their newsletter, or keep an eye on Facebook. We also post there as well. But yeah, let's take a look at the doll, shall we? I'm going to start with the coffin, like I always do. Here it is. It is a black coffin, no handles. They've been pretty much doing the standard black for a while now. And here is the amazing chipboard. Look at that beautiful, beautiful chipboard. It's so simple. It's just these two angel statues kind of kneeling, and then it says Rain right there in the center. It doesn't even say Living Dead Dolls, which I think is, awfully cool. It's really, really beautiful. There's also black tissue paper. You're also going to notice this piece of plastic here on the top, and that's just a way to protect the doll's head. It also kept the crown in place really well for those that keep the doll on display in the coffin. But that is that. I also want to show you the plastic cover. Whenever we have these con exclusives, they almost always have a sticker. This year, 2016 con exclusive, the sticker is blue. So we've got, the symbol from Mezco Toys there, and it's just here. And again, it's on the plastic, not on the coffin itself. But that's that. Let's take a look at the doll. Here she is, and she's rather fragile. So hold on one second. Just want to make sure I took her wings off, but there we go. So this is her, you guys. Gorgeous, right? Look at that face. We're going to take a look at all of this in just a second. But first, I'm going to take off the wings, and I am going to take off the crown just so we can get a really, really good look at what's going on here underneath. So here is her beautiful but simple outfit. She's got kind of the simple nightgown with the little bow right there in the front. We've seen this a couple of times now with Living Dead dolls, but it's really effective with this doll. It's also fading into a little bit of a gray at the bottom to give the appearance that she might be slightly weathered or dirty, and it's cut really choppy on the bottom there. You can see how choppy it's cut. The sleeves are rather long. They also have a little bit of a choppy cut to them and a little bit of a flare out too. You're going to see how the sleeves kind of flare out there. It is, there's a little bit of elastic right here around the high-waisted like bodice area with, of course, this little ribbon bow right here in the front. She's got a square neckline, and then this is all one piece, and it does Velcro up the back. It's rather simple. No shoes or socks on this doll, just like the original Rain. So there is that. She is a little bit cleaner than the original Rain, which I don't mind. Where this doll gets really beautiful is her incredible face paint. Look at that. It's really, really simple. We've got a black lip, these really kind of arched eyebrows like she's a little scared. There's some gray shadowing around the eye, a really intense kind of black brow. And then she's got these black eyelashes coming up too. And then, of course, this blood, right? So we've got blood dripping down from the eyes. And you're going to also notice that there's some blood on her forehead. That lines up with her crown, which I'm going to show you in just one second. But yeah, it's a really, really nice detail. But yeah, the other thing that I want to point out is her incredible hair. The hair is really, really thick on this doll and really, really gorgeous. I mean, there are some stray ones that I've got to pull out, but it's not a problem. My fingers go through it really nicely. It's not greasy. There's a little bit of curl and volume to it. Like, I'm going to pull it in front so you can see just how much hair she has. It's gorgeous. It's interesting with the wings because it can get in the way, so you got to kind of decide how you're going to display her. And with these wings, that's always been the case. Both with the original Rain and with Tenebra, that's just kind of what you got to deal with. So yeah, speaking of the wings and the crown, let's take a look at it. Now, here are the wings. they are very similar to the wings that we've seen on the dolls in the past, right? So there's like this fuzzy feathers happening at the top, and then we've got these longer white feathers coming down at the bottom. You want to be very careful with these feathers. I've noticed that a few people said that they had some feathers pop out. They're pretty easy to glue back in, so if they do fall out, it's not the end of the world. You can fix it rather easily, but still, you just want to be fragile with it. And the way that these wings are attached, this is true for any doll with these kind of wings, is you're going to notice on the back of the dress of the doll, we've got a little bit of like Velcro. And then in the center of the wings, we also have some Velcro, and those two things line up nicely. So there we go. Now her wings are on. Let me fix her hair a little bit. Ooh, don't break the wings, Josh, after I just said that. But yeah, here we go. That is her with her wings on. Now the last thing to show you is her incredible crown, and they really stepped up this crown. For the original reign, I'm going to show you the original reign in a second, the crown was made out of kind of like fabric and a little bit of like wire on the inside. This is an actual plastic mold to look like a crown of thorns, you know, very Christ-like. And it's hard plastic, like it's going to be hard to break this. Still want to be careful with it, but it's really, really nicely done. And it slips onto her head rather easily and lines up with that blood dripping down the top of her head as well. But yeah, that's her. I mean, she's very, very gorgeous. She's simple, but yet super detailed. It's a really, really nice balance. Oh, I also want to mention, for New York Comic Con, which is coming up around the beginning of October, there is going to be a variant version of her, which they're referring to as Midnight Resurrection Reign. And basically she has a kind of a black dress and I believe black wings. She's gorgeous. Her eyes are also slightly different. These glass eyes are kind of like a gray, kind of nervous look. She looks a little bit, I don't even know how to explain. She just looks slightly different than this one. So take a look at her. Keep an eye out for her. She sold out in minutes, I believe, on mezcotoys.com. So if you want to get her, you're probably going to have to get out to New York Comic Con or, be a slave to eBay, which is a bit of a bummer. But she's super cool. And according to Mezco, I am going to get one to review. So I will be able to show you a good up-close look at the doll and be able to kind of compare and contrast between the two, which is really, really cool. So thank you, Mezco. You are awesome. But yeah, for now, let's take a look at the original. Here's the original reign, just so you can see the differences between the two. Obviously, she's looking up and to the left. She's got kind of a dirtier look to her than this one. This one's very white and clean. And then, of course, the obvious, she's got dark hair. And when I was talking about the crown, here is the old crown for her. You can see that it's just pretty much wire with some fabric around it. It feels a little bit more like leaves as opposed to the crown of thorns that this resurrection version has. So here we go. There they are. Sisters. Sisters, sisters. Yes. But this is Resurrection Reign, you guys. So cool. Get out and buy this doll. You are not going to regret it. She's gorgeous. I have a feeling she's going to end up going for a lot. Dolls with these types of wings tend to hold their value rather well. So she would be a good investment, promise. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And of course, Mezco, thank you. You guys are awesome. Love you dearly. I'm very excited for everything that's coming out. We have Series 32 coming out probably in the next couple of weeks. And then we've got the new Beetlejuice. We've got Trick or Treat. We've got Ash. We have all kinds of things. We've got the Munchkins coming out. Yeah, they've even released pictures for Series 33. It's a very exciting time right now in the Mezco Toys world. Oh, Pinhead too, and the variant Pinhead. So there's a lot of things to look forward to. Hopefully, I will get some of them in. I'll be able to do some reviews so you guys can get a good up-close look at them as well. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I'm not able. I'm just Cain. Open up the heavens, make it rain.